ain't no Edomite.
Nigga.
That power will work with you if you a damn Edomite, man.
Esau set up a black man.
Yeah.
Black man. We're not black.
We're not black. We're not black.
Yeah.
And that's why Esau's able to handle you so-called Black Panthers, man. One nigga that was talking all that shit about what he's gonna do, they called him, the cop got him grabbed his, you know? The Mosai, and he speaks about Swift.
Jake knows.
Yeah.
Jake, gangbangers, they know who's in the power. They have enough sense to know that, man. Because they ain't gonna roll up on Esau. There ain't no gangbangers gonna roll up on the police department and just take down the police department because they know the power that Esau has. You women don't know, you know?
That's right.
Regardless,
This is Revelation chapter 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. He didn't know what this said.
They come out talking, I'll come and
This is
there's a problem. Close up.
They go with the lights.
first of all, wise is a serpent, harmless as a dove.
Unto good work. Yeah, because we're not committing a crime. Now, if they pull out a ordinance, we'll go, oh, I'm sorry, your officer. You know what I'm saying? Agree with that adversary quickly. You know?
So I'm gonna read this again. This is Revelation. This is Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
That white horse, that's the chariot.
Stop by, kind of look real quick, and boom.
It's described as a horse because horse represents power.
Sometimes a lot of them.
Right? So like you have in the saying in the world, horsepower,
Well, you know you got
car
that
has such
one
and
brother
such
that
horsepower.
Yeah.
So that's why it says a white horse. It's not talking about an actual white horse. It's talking about a chariot. See, when John, what is this? John, right? The Apostle John, when he saw the vision on the island of Patmos, he saw a chariot. He didn't see no actual white horse.
Con. And like that scripture in Psalm 68, it said they were white as salmon, something like that.
Yeah.
In Psalm 68 chapter, it's talking about the chariots.
Then there's another scripture that Elder Apostle Taurus brings it out, how the chariots are made up of feathers of gold.
Well, that's the same. Matter of fact, bring that out.
Yeah.
Psalm 68.
Yep.
Bring that out.
I believe
13.
13 in the con.
And we got to teach about the chariots because that's part of our history. And we're in that time when we're going to start seeing a lot of chariots.
I just said that.
Yeah. So we got to keep teaching about it. You know, there's some other groups.
Yeah.
What are they teaching anyway? You know?
They're not teaching anything.
They don't. The Spirit's not working with Spirit. They're just quoting scriptures. They don't even know why they're quoting the scriptures. They're just out there quoting the scriptures.
Some of them barely doing that.
Yeah.
I have it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Al. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, Psalm 68 and 13. Though ye have lean among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver and her feathers with yellow gold.
Yep. Keep reading.
When the Almighty scattered the kings in it, it was white as snow and salmon.
Yep.
Go ahead.
The hill of the Most High is as the hill of Bashan, and high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye hills? This is the
Other
hill.
nations. You got these other nations talking about they're going to be the top next nation. And Esau go down. They're not going to be the top nation. And that goes hand in hand with Psalms, the second chapter. Go ahead.
Yep. Says this is the hill which the Most High
That
desire.
hill is Israel. Go ahead.
Yep. Which the Most High desire to dwell in.
Go ahead.
Yea, the Lord will dwell in it forever. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place.
Con.
Thou hast ascended on high. Thou hast led captivity captive. Thou hast received gifts for men. Yea, for the rebellious also, that the Lord power might dwell among them.
Yeah, that's,
Now, I'm sorry. Now you can go from there to I believe that's Deuteronomy 32
that
or
sounds,
33.
yeah, that sounds like a let captivity.
Deuteronomy 32, 33, and start at the top.
Yeah, let captivity captive. That sounds like when Yahushua comes back.
Con.
Yeah.
He go right in the park because he gonna be leading all those other chariots,
Yep.
and he's gonna capture the so-called white men,
Yeah.
beginning with them. They're elites because they're gonna be the first slaves.
Con. Hey, it's heavy because like right now we're in the sight of the nations. Like you know how you look at a at a sink full of dirty dishes, and you look at it with disdain, that's how the nations look at us. But when the Lord comes back and raises us up, He's gonna magnify us, man.
Beautify.
He's gonna beautify us, man.
No doubt have lain among the
Con.
prophets.
Yeah. So man, it's gonna be beautiful, man.
That's so Deuteronomy 33.
I believe it's 33.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 33, chapter 33, verse 1. And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of the Most High, blessed the children of Israel before his death. And he said, the Lord came from Sinai and rose from Seir.
That's what the Psalms is talking about. Because it mentions Sinai, right?
Yep.
And rose from Seir. Go ahead.
Unto them he shone forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000 of saints.
That's almost word for word with Psalm 68. Go ahead.
From his right hand went a fiery Lord from them. A fiery Lord from them.
Yep. Which was Yahushua was in the ship, and he wrote the law with a laser technology. You know, etched it in the stones. So it was Yahushua. Because when you say the law of Moses, it's really the law of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Because he gave Moses the law. Go ahead.
Yea, he loved the people, all his saints.
All his saints. That's a key word. He loved the people, all his saints. What people? His saints. Who are the saints? The nation of Israel. You see, every time you go into the scriptures, it's going to lead right back to the nation of Israel.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Yea, he loved the people, all his saints are in thy hand. And they sat down at thy feet. Everyone shall receive of thy words.
Everyone shall receive of thy words. And you're receiving of the words right now, but only the elect. And that term elect is important because when you go in the book of Isaiah, I believe it's Isaiah 45, right? The elect is talking about the whole nation of Israel, but there's an elect within an elect, all right? Go ahead, Al.
It says, Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob.
Even the heritage of the congregation of Jacob. That's why the Most High smoked my man Ricky Harris. And I found out last year, 2015, he caught a heart attack, man. So that was the second heart attack, and the second one was fatal, man. And then one of the brothers from, the brothers should do a video on that, sit down on it, rolled up when Ricky Harris got dead. You know, who got alarmed by it? My man Michael Epps. And then the Most High made it where one of the brothers out there in LA, the GMS, ran into him 2 times. And he's copping a plea now. You know, he wants to donate and all that, man. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And well, what you need to do, man, you don't got to donate nothing, brother. Just apologize and tell the world that you an Israelite, man.
That's the spirit,
and then the Most High, you don't got to give us a goddamn thing. And then maybe the Most High bless you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's heavy because
Maybe you should put that garment on and go out and join the camp, man.
Yeah.
So that the Most High might have a blessing on you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the spirit because on the way down, I said the same thing. I was with the Mother brothers. He said, man, the hell with the money. You should make a video apologizing because you did it publicly, mocking the words. So you should.
And you're not apologizing to us. You're apologizing to the Most High.
To the Most
We're
High,
mad
yep.
at you because you're kicking against the pricks, man.
Oh,
All right?
Hey,
Hey, that's it. The Most High put fear in this man's heart, man. See, there's no fear in Polite's heart or Sarmeta's heart or any of them other guys' heart, but the Most High gonna do something to put fear in their heart, man. Where we at?
Deuteronomy chapter 1.
You got more on it? I got something real quick for you, sir. This Habakkuk chapter 3 verse. I started 1. It says a prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet, upon.
And let me just say this. You see this video right here? Now I got my smart TV set up in the bedroom, and I might be on, like now if you go to Google Chrome, if you got a smart TV, you know there's an icon there to cast it, right?
Right, to
So
cast
all
it,
I
yeah,
do
yeah,
is they just put that up a couple months ago. When the TV's on, it could be on regular TV. As soon as you click that, it'll connect
right
to
over to
it. Right? The woman, you know? But anyway, I'll go to sleep on that, man. like, brother, every night I go to sleep on these videos, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sleeping and the scriptures be coming to me, man. You know?
That's heavy, man. Heavy. We wake
But
up.
it's bad on that smart TV, man. You know?
Yeah.
Because you watch it on the web and then you cast it over there to smart TV.
Then it
and
just keep
then
it in
going.
rotation.
And then once that one ends,
Yeah.
then another one comes right after. Man. You know?
That's true. That's heavy. So this Habakkuk 3:1. A prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet, upon Shigionoth. O Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, revive thy work in the midst of the years. It says, in the work is talking about what? The destruction of America, man. All right, and the Lord is, because the Most High already said He's going to destroy America long ago. We just at the end of it, man. So the Lord is, when you revive something, you make it alive. You make the prophecies come alive, man. You know, you got people talking about, oh, how we know the Bible got to prove the Bible. First of all, we living in prophecy, man. All right, like it said in the first chapter, for in the end it shall speak. We see these things. That's how we know we in this time, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about the scriptures, man. How you know that the scripture is true? The prophecies, man. This is the only book that speaks of prophecies. Okay? That's why these guys in the so-called black conscious community, at one time they were talking about Amun-Ra and Isis and Horus and what's the one that the dog god? No. And when we talking about Anubis, Set, a Geb nut, Now they don't talk about that too much. You know why? Because we're going to question them as to, because they're saying, well, look, if that's your God, well, why can't your God save you? Well, we're going to throw this to you. What about your God? What about Amun-Ra? Why can't he come down, or ISIS come down and save us, man? You don't want to talk about that. And then all the books that you say talking about breaking down there's no prophecy. There's no prophecy. None of you guys can open up them books and speak about a prophecy. Man. There has to be something in one of those books that you deal with that, by the way, the devil, Esau, deciphered. Because all the books that you read, you got it from the devil, man. Starting from a man by the name of one guy, archaeologist, historian, which is a so-called Christian, Champion Alone. All right? And he was the one that called himself breaking down it's coming right to me. The hieroglyphs. You have this thing called the Rosetta Stone, and that's how they were able to decipher, or call themselves deciphering, the hieroglyphs from the I think it's Demotic, if I'm saying it correctly, into the Greek. So you had to know Greek. In other words, you had the hieroglyphs, the Demotic, and then you had the
Egypt.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah. All right. So again, back at it says, "O Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known. In wrath, remember mercy." Now we're.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you go. You got it.
How's the Lord making it known? Through his servants, the prophets, man. That's why He said, "In that day shall my servants be known." How you gonna know who the servants of the Lord is? Because they're gonna be doing what the Lord said to do, man. They're gonna be out here prophesying, man. That's how you know who got the truth, man.
Yeah, He said, "Revive thy work." This is the work.
That's right.
Revive meaning to bring it back to life again. Revive. When you revive something, you're bringing it back to life. Because 2,000 years ago, the prophets back then, they did what we're doing now.
Yep.
They had the ministry. The Apostle Paul, he had the ministry. Yahweh Shai started it off. All right. Even John the Baptist had his ministry. So we're doing the same thing that those men did back then 2,000 years ago.
Right, because in the Spirit, God, Apostle Paul said that day should not come, save they come a falling away first.
Right.
In other words, we had to go back to sleep back then. After the ministry was finished,
right,
we all died, and because there wasn't time back then.
Yeah, there was no camps back when America. When you go back to slavery, there was no camps around the 1600s,
Nope.
the 1700s, the 1800s. How come now you have camps of Israelites all across
over the
America
place.
doing the work? Because that's the
They
work
wasn't
being
carrying
revived.
around the 12 tribe sign back in the 1800s either.
There you go. So that's the work being
Question
revived.
for the day.
Yeah. Question for the day.
So we're part of that prophecy of the
God.
reviving of the work.
Gone.
You got it.
This is Amos chapter 3, I start at 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it?
Yeah, the trumpet is that's part of the work being revived. That's the trumpet. Like the trumpet right now is these words being taught. Okay, just like in the ancient world, you blew a trumpet, and then the city, people went to war. This is the trumpet we're blowing. This word, because war is what's coming. Yahweh Shai is bringing war. All right, he's bringing war to the Edomites and all the other nations.
Yeah.
So before it happens, we got to blow that trumpet.
Yeah. Hey, back then during the time of slavery, you couldn't even look at the white man.
Right.
Yeah. So now, much less talk back to him. Now the Lord said that then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
And Satan, son of Satan got knocked out.
Yeah. The son of Satan, he got knocked out. He came up, he got in that
There's a
Jake's
YouTube
face.
video, man. This Edomite came up in this Jake's face at the gas station.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. And he said, don't you know I'm the son of Satan? And Jake just laid him out.
Oh man,
And then Jake got nervous. He said, oh, how about it?
it looked like the dude
It looked like he
dead.
killed him.
Yeah.
Did his ass in?
48 seconds on the first.
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
That looks better.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got it on low. I
Verse
got it on
7.
too hhigh.
Surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
Oh, you know what I realized?
but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, that secret is talking about this knowledge. The secret of, say, America. America is known as Babylon the Great. That's part of the secret. Who the so-called white man is. You're not going to see the so-called white man, but you're going to see Edom. That's the so-called white man. That's all part of those secrets. Who we are as a people. You're not going to see black or Afro-American. You ain't going to see that in the Bible. But we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. That's the secret.
So yeah, start your car.
So there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, another thing too, because we always prophesy, say things that's going to happen before it happens, like America's destruction.
Right.
The Lord ain't going to just destroy America without his prophets warning and announcing it first.
That's right. All right, go ahead.
This is verse 8. The lion has roared, who will not fear? The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has spoken. Who can but prophesy?
Yeah, who can but prophesy? That's the job for the prophets. The lion has roared. What's an example of that? These words, all right? As a matter of fact, give me the book of Jeremiah, the 5th chapter, the 14th verse. Yeah, the lion has roared. The roar is the sound of these words that you're hearing. All right, that's the roar. The roar against America, the roar against the so-called white man, the roar against his system. Because this Bible, man, as a matter of fact, give me the book of Jeremiah 28 and 9. Yeah, let me get that first. Okay, yeah, bring it out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 9. The prophet which prophesies of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
All right, I want the one where
28 verse 9, you said, right?
28 and 9. Yeah, the one prophesied of destruction. 28 and 8.
It says
the 8th verse.
Yeah.
Okay, bring that.
The prophets that have been, this is Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesies both against many countries.
Against many countries.
Oh, okay. Well, you should
Like
have called
an example is
somebody.
America.
No, the brother called him.
In other words,
okay.
the true prophets of
Well,
the
he should
Heavenly
call
Father,
us.
they're going to
Yeah,
prophesy against a country or against a kingdom.
Gone.
All right, so we're the true prophets of the Heavenly Father, and we're prophesying against America. We're not prophesying for it. We're prophesying against it because the Heavenly Father is going to destroy it. There's going to be a miserable destruction too.
Yep.
All right, when you're going to have the combination of the missiles and the chariots are both going to destroy this place. It's going to turn this place into a lake of fire. That's all across America. All across America is going to be one big lake of fire. Okay? Like you in the churches, you always hear the term lake of fire. A lot of you don't know what that means. What that means is America 100%.
Well, faithful to the devil thinks he knows what it means.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying, I'm keep getting on Jesus, messing on the Israelites, because I don't want them to go to the lake of fire. Well, man, you know how many people are going to go to the lake of fire? Why don't you fuck with them Harry Christians, man? Or the Muslims, you know?
Yeah, that lake of fire is America. See, when the Apostle John saw it in the vision, he saw America being engulfed in fire.
Gone.
There's other scriptures that back that up. When it speaks about the eagle, when the lion that spoke to the eagle in the Apocrypha, the eagle was a burnt eagle.
But it wasn't talking about America. You know that. The
No?
eagle was not talking about America. It was talking about the Roman Empire.
Okay, which America is part of that?
Yeah.
Is it? We always say America's.
Because Nate, he'll go into the Apocrypha, into 2nd Ezra, the 12th chapter, 11 and the 12th chapter, and he won't break it down fully, but he'll go to that part about the burnt eagle, saying it's America. It's not talking about America. It's talking about the Roman Empire. See, that's why none of them guys have never broken it down. Why? Because they don't know how to break it down.
It had a deadly wound.
That's it.
2,000 years ago.
Would it be in part because America carries the Roman?
Ultimately. But that was talking about the Roman Empire.
Right. Back then.
That was talking about a particular dynasty.
Yeah, because America's symbol is what? The eagle. So it's all
Rome's
part.
symbol is the eagle as well.
Too, right?
Yep.
So it's all part of America, and we always teach this. America is an extension of the Roman Empire.
That's it.
It's the last leg.
Well. When you go into the mark of the beast and it says we worship this image, the image is the Roman Empire, because America is based upon the
Roman
old Roman ways. How we say that? You got the first family, which they had the first family, had the Caesar and his wife and his children. All right. You have a Senate.
Right.
Okay.
America, Rome.
Yep.
You had the patricians and the plebeians.
Yep.
Today you have the Republicans and the Democrats. The highway system. The highway system goes back to Rome.
Their technology was up there, man.
Yeah.
You know, they were able to heat. If you were a rich Roman, you were able to have a house, and they were able to heat your house up, and you'd be walking on a heated floor.
Right.
You know, they had aqueducts and all that, man. That was a vast kingdom. But that's why they keep making movies about it, documentaries about it. That was a vast, great kingdom.
Yeah.
And that kingdom's back all over again.
And they also had a mall. They had Trajan's Mall.
Exactly.
They had malls. They actually had malls.
Well, the stadium, the stadium really goes back to the Greeks.
Oh, bread and circus?
Bread and circuses. That's what you're going through right now. The gladiators you had back then, UFC you got today, the boxing and so forth, man. You know?
Yeah, they had different floors, different stories of floors. Then they had like the opening. You know how you go to the store, there's like an opening, you go inside the store, they had their merchandise and all that.
Yeah.
They had all that, man.
And just like in Rome, you had the prophets prophesying.
Yep.
We're doing the same thing. So you're not going to see America.
That's why Claudius kicked us out out of Rome, because you know what was happening, what we're doing right now, camps all over the place.
Right.
We became a nuisance for them, man.
Yeah.
So now you know, look what Trump knows about us, and he's going to say something about us, you know?
Yeah, Herod.
So when
Herod, that's guy got to be Herod.
Got to be Herod, yeah.
Don't take my word for it, but I believe he's Herod. He might not.
Yeah, because it's heavy.
He's not Herod. He's one of the Caesars.
Yeah, because it's heavy. Because you know he built all those buildings, but those buildings are not his.
That's the same thing with Herod.
Yeah.
He built the building for them Romans. Man.
Yeah.
Structures and shit.
Yep.
Well, that's why, brothers, it's written, there's no new thing under the sun.
Yep.
Now, Rome is all over again. It's just, America's just, now you have America, but back then it was known as Rome. It's the same shit.
Same thing. Well, another thing, Rome was built on a hill. It wasn't 7 hills or a hill. 7 hills. But I think there was one hill where it laid flat.
Capitoline?
Huh?
Capitoline Hill?
Capitoline Hill. And then you have
Capitol Hill.
Capitol Hill.
DC.
But back then in the Roman Empire, you had Capitoline.
Yep.
Capitoline Hill. And by the way, if we go into it, and it's hard to find, but I found it. If you go down to DC, that area of DC, that was swamps, wasteland. And what they did was they broke that up into lots.
Yep.
And where they built, I believe the Capitol was on lot 666. You know?
Wow. Yeah.
Now when you look it up, it gives you the different lots. There's like an old map. But you can't, it took me a while to find it, but then I lost it. I think they took it down. But it'll show you all the lots.
Yep.
It'll show you lot 657, lot 658, lot 665, lot 6, and then it'll go from lot 665 to lot 667. And they won't even put down lot 666. And that's exactly where it was built. And the way that thing is structured is as a big owl. And that goes back to the Bohemian Grove, the Bohemian Society. Yeah. The Owl of Moloch, which they got from the Greeks.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Yeah, like America.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah.
Egypt, we became a nation. We became a nation within a nation.
Yeah.
But we didn't become a kingdom within a nation.
No.
And then the Babylonians, the various smaller kingdoms, the Persians and the Medes, the Babylonians, I said,
The Syrians.
the Greeks, the Syrians, the Assyrians,
Yep.
the Romans.
Yep.
So that's us. We're here. And like I said, the super elite, they know, everything that we're doing, they know exactly what's going down. They know that the prophet is back, all right? They know it, man.
Well,
But they don't know that they know that they're going into slavery, but they think they're going to trick the Most High. You can't trick the Most High. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger tricked the devil and threw him out the window. That shit ain't gonna happen, man.
Oh, what is that? We should get that scripture. Psalm
See that
94.
movie, man? You see that movie?
He that planned up the air. What's the name of the movie?
I don't
Shall
know.
he not hear?
But
I know it's in the 94 something.
we're proving it too. They put it in their movies. Why? Like, okay, they got the new Barack Obama movie. Me and the Apostle Romler was watching.
Barry.
I'm sure all you brothers seen that movie. Why? They didn't put the Muslims in it. They put the Israelites in that movie. And they had, guess what? They had the notorious 12 tribes sign in there
Yep.
too.
Yep. And to show you that they do research, they had the 12 tribes exact.
Yep.
You know, I mean, they only show from
You talking about the movie Barry?
yeah, Khan. They show from
But
Zebulun.
there was no camp out there, man. There was no
Khan,
camp out
Khan.
there.
But why would they put? What?
It was in they were in Harlem.
Yeah.
They were in Harlem.
It
They were
supposed to be in
saying
Harlem.
when he was
Around
living
that
in
time.
Harlem and allegedly that he ran.
Okay, so that's supposed to be in Harlem.
Yeah,
that part of the
yeah.
movie.
Okay, well
yeah.
that could have happened, but
That
I
he
doubt
walked
it.
up to the
Okay,
camp
I
and
didn't
tried-
see the movie.
You know,
Yeah, okay.
and they were trying.
But
You
they
know,
wasn't dressed like that, man.
Nah,
yeah. That's
that was
That
I mean,
yeah.
perfect, that perfect.
That's Esau too trying to.
the star of Molech.
The clean Hollywood Israelite garments. But it shows you though that they know that the Israelites got
That
the
started
truth
later with
because they didn't bother to put no Muslims in there. They didn't put no black conscience. I mean, you had Fab Five Freddy selling books to the side. That was about it. But they showed you, you know, that the Israelites, we got the truth, man. They know. Hollywood knows, man. You know. But they, you know, they try to demonize us and make it like a thing of commercialize us or something.
Yeah,
like
well, they do bring it out. They throw out Hebrew Israelites quite a bit. You know?
Yep.
They know we got the truth, man. They ain't checking for the Muslims or the Moors. They ain't checking for none of these other groups, man.
Yeah, they didn't have none of them other groups in that movie. Not one, like you said.
Yeah, and in particular, starting with the apostles, they know that Great Millstone is the one out of all the Israelite groups that got the truth, man. That's why they try to bombard us with all kind of agents and scoffers and people, you know. That's why they do those things. They know that we got the truth. Who else is prophesying really against America, man? When you think about it, let's be honest.
Yeah, them other guys,
Right?
they playing around. They ain't going into the scriptures breaking down about prophecy. They talking about keeping the laws, which you're supposed to keep the laws, but all they doing is just look, sister, you got on pants, you know. But they ain't going into the prophecy.
Where's your fringes? Yeah.
Where's your
Why are your
fringes?
fringes?
Why
Why your fringes?
Where are your
But
fringes?
tonight they got fucking them glasses with 2017 on them.
Trayvon Martin, he should have listened to the white man.
Yeah, waiting for the ball to drop, waiting for the peach to drop. I guess in Atlanta is a peach that drops.
Oh my goodness.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going into pertinent issues. The Lord said when you go out here, you got to set up the hedge for the nation of Israel to be prepared for the day of battle. You know, when the destruction comes. What is Jake going to do when all this hell start breaking loose? You're supposed to trust in the Lord. How you going to do that if you don't tell him? How they gonna prepare their minds if you don't tell them what to prepare for? If the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself for the battle? Nobody.
And an uncertain sound would be the mark of the beast as an embargo in Christianity.
Con.
That's not the right sound.
That's right.
Okay? The right sound is the mark of the beast is a microchip.
Yeah.
And they're going to really push it this year and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier Apostle Eleazar said you can't trick the Heavenly Father, referring to the elites. This is the book of Psalm 94 and 8. It says, understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise? He that planteth the air, shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see? He that chasteneth the heathen, shall he not correct? He that teacheth man knowledge, shall not he know? The Lord knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. So that's directed to you elites. The Lord created the air, so he hears what? He's not going to hear your plans? Like when you get behind closed doors, like the Bohemian Grove, and you lay down all your plans for what you're going to do to the nation of Israel, the Lord is right there. He's hearing your plans. All right? He sees the wickedness you do. He created the eye. He ain't going to see it.
Right.
So that's the Lord being facetious to you devils. All right? That's right. Go ahead. That's right. I got something else too. Job chapter 12 and 16. And we're supposed to tell you this. The Lord put the Spirit on us to tell you, because we know you elites, you watch us. You elites, you watch our videos, man. And in particular, you watching Great Millstone, because them other groups, they just BS it, man. We're going to tell it like it is. Great Millstone, we're bringing out the whole full truth. So, of all the groups, you watch us the most, you wicked elites.
We're bringing out the information like the information was brought out going back more than 20 years ago. You know, going west, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we kept the style, because back then One West, back then One West was the main group that had the information. But we kept that old style. We kept that old style of bringing out the information.
Yeah, in the winter time too.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Lahab thinks the Most High dealing with him, but he don't go out there on the streets.
And he ain't saying nothing.
And he ain't saying nothing, man. You know, he's gibbering, jabbering about us. He ain't mentioning our name though. All right. He's talking about you ain't the elders, you ain't the apostles. Who you think that's talking about, man?
Yeah.
You know. And you're really fighting against the Most High, Lahab.
Yeah.
And the Most High gonna do something to you, Lahab. Okay. Stop pretending like you're a man of the Lord.
Yeah,
you're not a man of the Lord, man. You're just a nigga that creeped into the school years ago.
Unawares.
And fell out. You're trying to make a comeback. There ain't nothing panning out for you.
I mean, when you listen to that clown, he sounds worse than them fools in the churches. It's all love. It's all love. Mercy, man. You know.
He's stuck in the 70s.
And this nigga's not. If we know that nigga for personally, for real. That nigga's not. He's far from being merciful, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
tyrannical.
You know.
Yeah, well, he looked like a vampire. Them fucked up teeth he got. Go ahead.
All right, this is Job chapter 12 verse 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. Talking about the Most High. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Yeah, like case in point, you top elites, you're being deceived. And the Heavenly Father is using, Job 5 and 13, bring that out. The Heavenly Father is using you as his tool, one, to punish the nation of Israel for their wickedness, but also to propagate wickedness in the planet Earth. But then he's going to turn around and judge you. All right?
And you roaches.
And
Yeah,
you wicked
Dr.
elites
Pop.
are trying to get away from
Dr.
that.
Pop.
Y'all popping him?
But there's nothing you can do.
Dr. Pop right there. That's
Go ahead.
Job chapter 5 verse 13.
Better what?
It says, he
cool.
taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
I don't
That
think
wise
What's
is
his
talking
nigga's
about
name?
what's his name?
Dr.
Wicked
Pop.
elite.
Hey, Dr. Pop, you said Lahab is better than us. Why don't you follow Lahab? Lahab is looking for a few good men
You know who that is?
to
That's
deceive.
Kakanan.
Yeah.
What's up, wacko?
Wacko Yakko. You couldn't stay away from us, man.
Yeah, they're gonna put you in a straight jacket, nigga.
You got probably a bottle and shit sitting there scoffing.
Go ahead,
Bottles
brother.
and E&J.
Damn joke.
Some easy Jesus.
Hey, he fitted he got that name because he about to get popped.
Yeah.
Dr. Sody
They're
Pop.
gonna pop
Popped already.
Pop his pork.
Satan
Just
popping him
responding
as
back.
he's typing.
He said he's under Lahab.
Oh, he's okay, good. That's good, man. Okay, you're his boo.
Lahab popping.
It says, okay, this is Job chapter 5.
Look like a Steve Hardy.
Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands could not perform their enterprise.
Yeah, like a good example of this is this so-called New World Order. That's going to be a big disappointment to you wicked elites. The Lord is going to put an end to that so-called New World Order. You know when you're going to know that? When you see Yahweh Shai in them chariots. That's when you're going to know your New World Order. All right? It ain't going to happen. Because Yahweh Shai going to totally destroy that, man. When the angels come back and Yahweh Shai, forget about it. That's why we read earlier about the vendetta Yahweh Shai has against you. When he said, who is this that coming from Edom? He's referring to the elites of Edom. You wicked elite that watch us. You watch us continually.
And you know that you're the Edomites. That's why you ain't never did a movie on the Edomite. You did one documentary on maybe the History Channel years ago. It was called something, it had the word Petra, the story of Petra. And I just knew that they were going to talk about, they said, all they talked about, this is a place called Petra and somebody, the Nefertiti built it and all that bullshit, which the Nefertiti's are Arabs, man.
Khan.
All right?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Right, it says,
You know, this got like a 2 minute
he
lag.
taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
Yeah. Like you have your secret societies. You got your counsel of what you're going to do. Because your main thing is trying to keep us from knowing that we're Israelites. Trying to destroy us as a nation. It tells you that in Psalm 83rd chapter. But it's not, first of all, what is that, Matthew? What Yahweh Shai told Peter? Let's get that. Bring that to Matthew the 16th chapter.
And this is why he's getting it. This is why we believe that Ariel is a man of the Lord. He's going to come out of that bullshit, you know? And the Most High might just kill this guy, Taladakia, you know, and then take the demon off of High Priest Ariel. Okay? The spiritual that I met him, I ran into him, he recognized me and all that, man. You know? I hugged him and everything.
Yeah, that's a omen of things
Heavy
to come.
year, man.
And that happened in the year 2016.
Yeah, the push, yeah.
Yep, yeah, the push.
Yeah, so that's an omen of things to come.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock will I build my church.
Now we're part of that church that was started 2,000 years ago when Yahushua said that to Peter. We're part of that church, which, according to the Spirit, we know that Peter was David back in the past. The same way the keys was given to King David, is the same way the keys was given to Peter.
Done.
And what is the keys?
Truth.
The keys is the knowledge, truth,
The
and
names.
the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son.
Yep.
Hey, Yahweh Shai said in the prayer, he said, Father, I have given them thy name. Now Peter was among them. Peter was the head of disciples.
Yeah, and that rock is Yahweh Shai.
That rock is Yahweh Shai.
You know?
Go ahead.
And the gates of hell
Peter
shall
the
not
head of-
prevail against it.
So the Lord told Peter all those years ago, the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Now the gates of hell is this wicked society which is spearheaded by the elites. As a matter of fact, let's bring out Ephesians, the 6th chapter, verse. Read that again.
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church.
Now his church is the elect, of which you're looking at some of the members now. The elect of the nation of Israel. We're part of that church. Go ahead.
And the gates of hell shall not prevail against
The
it.
gates of hell is this wicked elite. Now they're trying to prevail against it, but they're not going to win. They're not going to prevail. Like Dr. James White, the Edomite, he's part of those gates of hell. All right, all these different groups like the black consciousness. They set up the black consciousness movement to try to counterattack against Israel.
But it's backfiring.
But it's
That
backfiring.
thing is dead.
It ain't
That thing is
working.
dying, man.
It ain't working. They're the gates of hell trying
Them
to.
Jakes that been going to them lectures,
so,
and
yeah,
debates,
you've been saying the same
there ain't
thing.
nothing panning out for them. Ain't nothing happening for
Nothing
them.
happens.
They're not getting no results.
What are you doing?
Yeah, all these religions, that's all part of the gates of hell. But it's not going to prevail.
There's a bunch of videos where people are coming against that whole Sarnetta and fighting them.
Yeah.
And there's one video out that somebody put together, and I think he called it the Black Conscious Movement is nothing but the old church, like the old Baptist church. You know, basically it's the church.
Yeah,
You know, giving you that pie in the sky and getting your money. You know,
Yeah, I'll
and then the evidence of that is these guys are driving around with these slick cars, man. These whips.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all part of the gates of hell. So it's not going to, read that part again, the gates of hell?
It says, this is Matthew 16 and 18. It says, and I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock will I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
Yeah, so the gates of hell, which is the wicked elite of Esau, they're not going to prevail.
And that's how you know that Peter is King David. All right? Because Peter is the rock, the stone, Cephas. Now the Most High is going to establish that even unto this day, which goes hand in hand with
Tabernacles of David.
the tabernacle of the house of David. That's how we know that that's Peter. All right? And what's ironic, I just thought of this, Peter was the one that gave birth to Yahushua. In other words, in the reincarnation.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
And that's why he had that principal spot. That's
Yeah.
why Yahushua gave him the number one man. He said, upon this rock I should build my church. He was talking to David coming back in the reincarnation. And yes, reincarnation is in the scriptures.
That's right.
It's biblical. It's scriptural.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's like the spiritual. They always was together in the spirit.
That's
man.
it. They were always together in the
Going
spirit.
back with
Well, all the
Moses.
12 were always together. They were the chief men of the house of David. You know, they were always together during the time of Moses, right? Moses, Aaron, Joshua, and then you had the 70 elders, and then you had the leaders up under them. Those are the same guys, the same group of guys coming back all over again, which is the house of David. So that's why at the end of this thing, the house of David is going to be reestablished again, not the house of Saul. All right?
And we believe through faith we're of that house, the house of David. All right? Bring that out.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 24.
Now this links up with scripture we read before about the gates of hell shall not prevail.
For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Yeah, now those false Christs and false messiahs, they work with the gates of hell. A lot of them are set up by the gates of hell. But the scriptures say if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But it's not possible. All right?
False Christ means false messiahs.
Yeah,
False messiahs and false prophets showing miracles like Nate. Nate shows miracles. You see the beginning of the video? That's a Hollywood production right there, man.
Yeah.
This guy's going on cruises. You know, he's calling us bums, so obviously he's doing well financially. And when you go on that royalty, original royalty and all that, all those t-shirts and different things he's selling, that's his miracles, man. And that's why, and then they have like these hip-hop groups and these singing groups, all right? That's why a lot of these guys are flocking to Nate, because those are miracles to the people, man.
Yeah, he's selling them those signs, camp starter signs and all that.
And the same thing with Comfy. You had the video where you had the Boys to Men performing at the Comfy's Passover. All right, that's
Then
that.
they'll turn around 6 months later and do a Christmas special on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
So he show you that they ain't shit, you know?
So
You ain't
that-
heard
yeah.
too much from the boys to men.
I believe one of them, well, probably all of them, they're all, what, a bunch of faggots? A bunch of
Well, I don't know
homosexuals?
that.
I believe one of them, well, to be up in that world,
Yeah.
Okay, to be up in that world, you
Gotta
got
have
to
Yeah,
your
well,
be.
we
food
don't
tablet.
know. We don't know
Yeah.
what's going on, but we know they ain't
In
right.
that world,
Yeah,
you gotta
one
have your
sick,
fruit
one of
tablet.
them's real sick.
The one with the deep voice.
Yeah, I think
the
that
one
might
that
be.
quit.
Damn.
That
Yeah.
quit, yeah.
Yeah, he's real sick.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Yeah, to be up in that world, man. Part of being up in that world, you have
Comfy
to.
ain't healing.
Yeah, you have
The
to be.
Comfy ain't healing.
Yeah.
Comfy need to heal his ass, man.
You have to sell your soul.
Morbidly obese.
Chocolate chips and orange juice.
That's it.
That's right. Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12.
serious, bro.
And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's talking about you wicked Israelite groups like Nate. You know, that's settled on their leads because you living fat, man. You know, General Gehenna, you living fat. You know, that's why you don't go out, man. Because you comfortable. If you comfortable, you ain't gonna want to go out there in the cold, man. You gonna want to be in your mansion by the fireplace, right? Expensive liquor.
Pushing your Bugatti.
Yeah, pushing whatever type of luxuries, whip, Bugattis, or
You're going to get the galleys.
you know, yeah, you gonna have girls galore.
Girls.
You know? And so the Most High said he gonna search you with candles, and that's why Comfy, the Most High putting them on blast, man. They got raided, man. A lot happened this year, man. This was a heavy year, man.
A lot will happen next year.
Imagine what's gonna happen next year, man.
It starts tomorrow. Hey, that word lees, when you look it up, that's the
Sediment.
sediment that gives the wine
The flavor.
Yeah,
Because when you pour a glass of wine, there's that sediment at the bottom,
Which
that's
is-
called its lees.
right, which is a
Yeah.
reserve, right? So that's like when you're making wine, right? That's like the reserve that you use to make the wine. So that's like that little check. You might have like a little golden goose egg hidden somewhere. That's why you're comfortable because you ain't got to worry about
life flavor.
Yeah.
It gives you, like, a lot of money gives you a life flavor.
It gives you life flavor. So you're not. I'm sorry, Apostle.
No.
You're not afraid of falling into poverty. You see, because you sat there, you probably got 10 million in the bank or 50 million in the bank. So you think that you're gonna be set. You know, so you settled on them leads. That's your little reserve that you got stored away.
The riches profit not in the day of destruction.
That's
Day
right.
of wrath.